Schools are back in full swing across the county, and just like every other year, we see many teachers paying out of their own pockets for class supplies. So for a fourth straight year, SDG&E is supporting teachers by matching donations for STEM projects through the Donors Choose crowdfunding platform. Joining us to talk more about it are Helen Gao, a senior communications manager from SDG&E, and Pooja Banot, from third grade teacher from Johnson Elementary in El Cajon, and she also goes by Miss Marvel. Was it Miss Marvel on your screen earlier as her secret screen name? But we're not going to give that away too much. Thank you for joining us so much. First off, I do have to ask, Ms. Banot, what is so important here? What are some of the supplies that you really need in classrooms right now?
What we really need are, we always need books. We always need basic things like pencils, expo markers, printer ink. We need Lysol because of COVID. Our district is giving us masks, but sometimes we run out more quickly than they're giving them to us. So we've had to get masks because we're masking every day indoors. So those are some of the essentials that we need on a daily basis.
Yeah, real basics. Helen Gao with SDG&E. So how did you get brought into this as an organization? Why is it important for you to be supporting teachers in this?
As you said at the beginning, a lot of teachers pay for things out of pocket, and we want to do what we can to support teachers, especially teachers like Ms. Pooja, who's committed to making STEM education exciting for their students, and sometimes they need extra materials. So we want to make sure that they have those materials to do the projects that they would like to do. And ultimately, we want to develop the next generation of scientists, engineers, to help us solve the big problems in the world, like climate change, to make the world more sustainable.
Critical learning tools. So, Ms. Banot, what supplies were you able to get to your classroom, and what were you able to do with some of them?
So what's really cool is I was able to get some STEM materials. Ooh, that's out like this, like plus block. And the kids make things out of them. And we had a Ryasec party, which connects to the Holland codes for future careers that they may have. They have these magnetiles where they build. So twice a week, we have STEM bin mornings where they come in and work on that. But what's also really cool is I was able to get microscopes for them. And I was trying to think back. I wasn't a science major. I majored in international relations. I don't think I've ever used a microscope. So now I have an opportunity to let my kids use them and connect them to our adaptations unit and go and get samples from the garden and analyze them under the microscope. So like Helen was saying, maybe getting them interested in science and STEM and math in ways that we haven't had opportunities before. And I never could have gotten these on my own without paying out of pocket. So.
What does it mean to get this kind of support to you?
It means a lot of opportunities that I can give my kids that I couldn't give on my own, or I would have to spend a lot of money. And it also allows us to nurture a different part of their brain, a part of the kids' brains, like their curiosity and their inquisitiveness and just their creativity. And play is also really important for their learning. So it gives us a chance to give them opportunities we couldn't on our own.
So critical support for teachers and students. I want to bring Helen Gao back in for one more quick question. We're almost out of time, Helen. How do teachers get access to these funds? How do they take advantage to the funds that you're helping to raise?
It's pretty easy. So they go on donorschoose.org/SDGE, and they post the project that they would like to do. And they raise donations there, and then we match up to $1,000 to help them pay for the supplies that they need to do the activities they would like to do.
All right, we're going to help guide our viewers toward that program. Thank you so much for your time, for what you're doing with SDG&E, and Ms. Banot, for what you're doing with our kids every day. We appreciate you very much. And if you'd like to donate to a local school and get your funds matched by SDG&E, you can go to donorschoose.org/SDGE.